Yeah, I'll tell you what, you were definitely looking. WrestleMania review, night one. Again, I watched night one. We'll do,
You watched half of the opener through the window at the ticket office on a tiny TV.
That's exactly right, but I saw it. I was there. I was at the Lincoln Financial Field, and I watched part of the first match, and they tossed me out. That's what I'm going to tell the kids.
That should have been your story, yeah.
That's going to be part of my kids are going to be like, well, actually, Mom told me you fucking were too cheap to get a ticket, and they didn't have one for you anyway. I'll be like, God damn it, you keep your mouth shut, woman! WrestleMania 40 Night 1. We'll do match moment overall grade. Rhea Ripley retains her women's championship, as we said over Becky Lynch, as we said. A-Town Down Under and Awesome Truth won the championships, as we said. Right? I think we said that, right?
I said that.
I think we...
At least
So Ring Rust said it.
So honestly, I think...
If one of us says it, Ring Rust said it.
We did it well. We did it well
Unless it's
this
a negative
time.
thing that we never said it.
Rey Mysterio and Andrade, this match was pretty mid. The only thing I really loved was Jason Kelsey.
I will say this. Live, we all thought the same thing. Not that good. Watching it back, a lot better.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
They did a spot where Ray was on top of Andrade's shoulders on the turnbuckle, and they jumped outside as a crossbody.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It was fucking awesome.
And then the Joaquin Wild slingshot thing.
That was cool. Yeah, and then Jason Kelsey, Lane Johnson, that was a cool moment. So I actually had a lot
booed
more...
them.
You did boo them. I had more fun with this.
You booed
watching
them?
It back.
Yeah, I did.
You're a coward.
I fucking flipped off the Eagles logo that was in our suite.
Yeah, because I wasn't there. You didn't do any of that shit when I was there.
On the streets they had Eagles logos, on the sidewalks. I stomped on them.
Yeah, I thought you tripped.
He's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just stomping on the logo."
What a coward. What a fucking absolute coward.
I definitely could see Jason Kelsey doing a match, though.
Yeah, he's going to be allowed.
Why not? He's retired.
Yeah, he's retired. He would definitely be into that. Yeah, you get Lane Johnson to have the current star, and the Jason Kelsey is still red hot. Also, big hat tip to the Mummers for night 2, but we'll get into that. Jay beat Jimmy. I watched it back. Highly disappointed in that match.
This was my...
Yeah.
Besides the ticket issues, my disappointment of the weekend was Jay and Jimmy match.
I understand the story that they were telling, but you are kicking each other in the fucking face left and right, no selling everything. I was like, this is not my type of fucking match. 100%. I understood the story, but this is not the match I wanted. It's not the match I envisioned. And we all said, hey, this should have been the opener. They made the right choice given what we saw, because Rhea and Becky was in my opinion, one of the best matches of the whole weekend. And Jay and Jimmy, unfortunately, did not live up to expectations. I don't know if they're holding back, if they have another match planned, but like you guys said,
and so they can put this one in the rearview mirror.
And they hyped this up in interviews and everything. We've all been hyped up for months and months, and so it's really unfortunate that this really took a back seat in the build, and then the match that we got it didn't land for me.
I guess we put it on too high of a pedestal.
Yeah,
because
I mean,
we thought it would be something incredible.
I did feel like their mannerisms and their storytelling in the match, they themselves were good, but the action that we got was not it for me.
This was the match I'd been looking forward to the longest, probably.
We were so excited for this.
It was they started setting up before the Rumble. It felt like they won this collision course.
Dude, since SummerSlam when Jimmy screwed over Jay against Roman.
Honestly, you're right.
And it was red hot. We were like, are they just going to main event the next pay-per-view? And it was like, nope, they're going to go all the way to WrestleMania. It's like, well, you better do something really.
And then we got there, and this is what we get, and it was very, very disappointing. So,
I was shocked that it wasn't a lot better than it was. I really was.
Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Naomi defeated Dakota Kai, Asuka, and Kairi Sane. This was a really fun match.
Very fun.
I enjoyed it. Also,
kept it this is exactly what you need from this kind of thing. Everybody gets their shine, and the faces win. Got it.
Bianca and Naomi did a lot of heavy lifting. Jade got some big spots. That's what you want.
She's like Sting.
There you go, yeah.
Sami Zayn beat Gunther for the IC Championship. What a moment.
What a moment.
Incredible match.
We did call this. We agreed it was all going to be this is probably one of the most 50-50 matches, but we said Sami Zayn is going to do it. It's going to be a Rocky story. No interference from Chad Gable, which is great. They had Sami's wife ringside, which was very fun for Gunther to just egg on through the whole match. Kevin Owens backstage before the match. That was so good.
Him with his wife and with his son, and hey, can you keep him backstage? I don't want him to see this. And then KO fucking hyping him up right before he goes through the curtain. Like, watching him walk through the hallways backstage.
Yeah.
Through Gorilla. Fuck you, Kevin Dunn. You little bitch.
100%.
This shit was awesome.
And that's one thing that brings everyone together, is the fact that WWE is so much better now that piece of shit's gone.
Oh, yeah. So good. So being there live, without like any replay or anything, I thought the Brainbuster was a botch. And a couple other people around me also thought that, but then watching it back, that's
fucking
awesome.
Mark.
And watching it back was like, perfect.
It was Mark City.
Awesome.
You sound like Jim when Cody was like nursing his knee on night 2. Jim's like, I hope his knee's okay. And it happened like when he was getting in the, he's like, it happened when he was getting in the ring. I might be a shoot, Jack. I was like an old ass man.
This match was awesome. This was one of my favorite matches of the weekend. Sammy winning was huge. Looking forward to seeing what they do next with him and Gable.
And him winning clean, I think, is an even bigger deal. Like, he's legit now. He's a true champion, and now he could take everything Gunther did over 600 days as champion, made the IC title more relevant than it's been in however long, and keep taking it to the next level.
Yeah.
You know what's cool? They have, last year, him and Kevin Owens in the main event, they beat the Usos, who had a long reign, one of the longest reigns of the tag team championships. Then he beat Gunther. Right, yeah, the longest. Now he beats Gunther, who is a record setter. So it's like Sammy kind of has that kind of momentum because
he basically broke record reigns in 2 years in a row.
Yeah, it's to make up for the fact that he didn't win the world championship in Montreal.
Good thing he didn't.
And I will say the reaction for this match register on the Richter scale, just like the earthquake we got on Friday when Reggie Gill's fat ass fell over on the way to the fucking Xfinity Live.
In reality, you did have an earthquake, and I got near you, and I got so many texts from people like, Did you feel the earthquake? I'm like, no, I didn't feel any earthquake.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
That was Reggie falling.
I was on the train and didn't feel it, and then texting Donnie, I'm like, you feel it? He's like, yeah, I felt that.
or maybe no.
Donnie was like, you were like driving, right?
No, my wife was in the shower. She started yelling at me because I was taking a piss. And I was like, I'm pissing. Just fucking, what's the problem? She's like, you don't hear that? I was like, no, I don't hear nothing. She's like, I think we're having a fucking earthquake. So I walk outside and there was like a plane in the air. I was like, nah, fucking plane's just shaking the ground. I don't know. I don't make a big deal out of things. If there's not fissures like opening up in the ground that are like swallowing cars, I ain't worried about it.
It's not like Batman.
Yeah, if it's not the stadium with fucking
Hines Ward ain't falling in.
Yeah, then I'm not worried about it. Wish that happened in Buffalo.
Kick returner Hines Ward.
Mm-hmm. As you would.
It was a Canadian Football League team. And then you had The Rock and Roman Reigns against Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. So,
this match was awesome.
The mid-card
Rock's
Mafia.
fucking entrance. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was great.
I watched his entrance with you guys on the highlight thing, so I could skip it. So I could skip it.
It was electrifying.
It actually was fire filled.
It was fire.
He had fire. Not the fire gun, but he had fire.
Okay, so I want your match moment overall grade of this.
We're doing them separately, the nights?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. I'll go. Favorite match was very close between Sammy Gunther and the tag team main event. But I'm going the tag team main event just because of how huge it felt. I think a big part of it was getting to see The Rock wrestle for the first time in so many years. And just the storytelling of this match was spectacular. Like, the pop that went through that stadium when Roman missed the spear and hit Rock, and then the way The Rock fucking sold it, the way The Rock broke up, I think Cody was going for a crossroads, fucking lashes him in the back with the belts. Just so many well done things in this match. And, Rock and Roman win, like, kind of figured, and set up the tribal, or the Bloodline rules for night 2. I just think it was perfectly done. Perfectly done, this match.
Perfectly done.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. This match for me. Oh no, BJ, I'll let you go first, and I'll talk about it. It goes in everything I have to say.
This was my match of the night. The moment of the night for me here might be The Rock telling the referee not to count, or I'll fucking fire your ass.
Fire your ass, yeah.
I don't fuck around. The Rock doesn't fuck around every fucking style. Like,
my moment of the night was Sammy winning the title.
Yeah, that was incredible. But the main event, seeing The Rock back was awesome, and he was so much better than I thought he might be. He obviously has a storytelling, but I thought he might get hurt, to be honest. And he they wrestled a 45-minute fucking match, and it was entertaining throughout. They went around the arena. The table spot, The Rock went through a fucking table, rock bottom from Cody. Got the people's elbow, which was fun. And he's calling out Mama Rhodes. There's just so many things, so many layers of this match. Roman was excellent. Cody was excellent. Seth was excellent. Seth Rollins looked like a bitch the whole weekend, but he pulled his weight. That was my match of the night. I think that was my match of the weekend, to be honest.
And for me, my favorite match was Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch. I didn't understand the whole thing until you guys explained to me with the guy looking like her or something.
Motionless in white?
Yeah.
That is one of my biggest disappointments of the weekend is I didn't get to see them perform live because I've seen them in concert before. Great band, and I didn't get to see that. But
hold on, no.
Singer looks like Rhea Ripley. So
they blow. That band fucking blows, dude. Blow. Yes, they do. I went and looked them up, and they suck.
Well, you're wrong.
They suck, dude. What's their best song? Remember the best song?
Yeah,
Sucks.
Donnie, Rhea and Becky was my second favorite match from that one.
Oh my god, that's great because I didn't even ask you. My
Night 2 Donnie.
No, it's just Donnie. Just call me Donnie. This is me. Sami Zayn winning was the moment for me, and I gave it a 5 out of 10.
I'll give an overall grade for the whole show. But
I'm going to give it a grade for each night and then an overall grade. You'll never guess.
9.5 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
Night 2, Drew McIntyre beat Seth Rollins. The Mummers came out. I don't think I was sitting next to Jimmy when it happened. Jimmy's a 10-year Mummer. I've attended several of the parades, very drunk. And I would say to anyone that outside of Philadelphia, I'm sorry, because I don't think anyone else got it. Even when I listened back,
you explained it to me for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, it's because it's a great. Mike, I will say this: if you were here for New Year's, you would love the tradition.
It's like one of these fucking minstrels.
They are minstrels, right? But there's different kinds, and there's fancy brigade and all that shit too. It's like dance routines and shit like that. But it's hilarious, and you get so drunk on New Year's Eve that you just stay up and dress up like assholes and wander the streets of Philadelphia on New Year's Day. They play music and shit.
Don't you do it like every night?
No, it's a special occasion. We usually the cool shit with our wallet chains and our leather jackets. Drew McIntyre wins the title. He beats Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins rolls out of the wing. Rolls out of the ring, dude. Rolls out of the ring.
Out of the wing, daddy.
CM Punk on commentary. Fucking Drew comes over there, slithers sexually towards him like a fucking maniac. He's like, "Look at my dung, you monster."
Drew in the middle of the match.
Yeah.
Goes to where his wife is sitting. Takes the phone. Tweets, "Bored at work, LOL." In the middle of the match.
Incredible.
He was excellent in this match.
Yeah, he's
great match.
He's fantastic.
Yep.
He's better than Roman Reigns in every form and fashion.
And then he quote tweeted it "fuck" after
hilarious.
the title.
So CM Punk then attacks him, takes off his arm brace because he's a liar, proving it again. Can't wait to see him exposed on Wednesday.
He didn't actually use that arm for anything though.
Yeah, well, he's going to be exposed Wednesday. The whole front on that one.
Honestly, if they show anything or show the real context, I'm sure Tony Khan would be exposed for being a fucking bitch.
I don't know. Maybe CM Punk.
We're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about it.
I mean, we could do it now. And then Damian Priest comes out and cashes in the Money back and wins the fucking championship.
Dude,
that was awesome, man.
Yeah.
That was my moment of the fucking night.
I agree. 100%. That's the first time I ever got to see a cash in live.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Same here. I did not think, we never discussed that as a real possibility of happening. I thought that was an incredible way to do it. He had looked like a bitch for so long, but then to do it at WrestleMania, and not in the way that Seth did it, so completely different in that, and to do it on Drew, who is another heel, that's a big reason we didn't expect that. So it was just so well done. And such a great way to further the feud between Drew and CM Punk. CM Punk cost him this championship, and it was Drew because...
And cost him last night, too.
Yeah. And...
They couldn't have done that much better.
That is great booking.
From the bottom of my heart...
Done it much better because Drew looked fucking dominant and won and got his moment in front of the fans that he's been wanting. Yep. And then CM Punk essentially takes it away, and the reason that Drew loses is because he was so preoccupied with trying to shove it in CM Punk's face. So you're setting that up for in the future, and then you make Priest look good finally by cashing in. So like there's legit shock factor that happened. So I thought that was just so well done.
So great, and very smart of them to put them losing the tag team championships on the previous night. So now they regain that momentum by him win the fucking world championship. Just fantastic work by them.
Also throws the scent off pretty hard because until the music hit.
In the main event, you mean?
Yeah, in the main event.
Yeah.
No, until in the first match. Until Priest's music, until it said Priest real big, and the fucking music hit, and you see someone run into the ring, and I look up at the screen, and I see what's happening. I didn't think about that. That only
I wasn't thinking about it in that moment either.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
You were so preoccupied with Drew and CM Punk because that's such a heated rivalry. Man, perfect.
Yes, and that's what I said. And right now, guys, that match is now over. They've gone to the back. And the night takes a shit. This was doo-doo Butter City. Night 2 blue. Next match was Bobby Lashley and Street Profits against the Final Testament. Really short. Very, like, it was supposed to be a Philadelphia street fight. Bubba, looked like an idiot. He looked like me at, like, Thanksgiving, tucking my shirt in and shit like that. He looked awful.
I thought it was cool that he got to.
Yeah.
It was a dog shit. There was like the moment with Montez Ford like flipping all over the turnbuckle was always great and shit. But this was supposed to be like a Philly street fight, and it was the most
Snoop Dogg was very funny on commentary. It was a fun match.
It was the most mid street fight ever. So I was way out on this.
I do agree this was the worst match of the night, arguably the weekend. Yeah.
I think Jimmy J might have been the worst match of the weekend, sadly.
Right. I have not watched Night 2 back, so everything I'm going to say is by memory.
Yeah, I did not watch Night 2 back either.
After I watched it back, I liked it even more than when I was there for it.
Well, good for you.
I might say it was slightly better than Night 1, to be honest.
Okay. Night 2?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Because you had the big, long-lasting moments that you didn't have as much of on Night 1.
LA Knight beat AJ Styles. We call this was. I think this is one of those things where obvious booking is correct booking.
Yep.
Very good match. Very horrible fucking theme song for AJ Styles now.
Yeah. What the? I didn't appreciate that they did that.
That was horrible.
Can I tell you? I didn't even realize it was AJ Styles at first.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, what the fuck?
I think it's only because he's a heel, I guess. Like what they do with Nakamura, it's like, oh, you love the theme song, so now that he's a heel, we don't really want you to enjoy this. I don't know. I just hate when they do that. Like, he had a great theme song for fucking 8 years. Just let him have it.
Yeah.
I thought the match was good, though. I don't know why you're saying this wasn't a good match.
No, it was nothing. I honestly didn't take much out. It was just, it wasn't great. It seemed like a television match. It wasn't impressive. I didn't see impressive shit.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? If this is WrestleMania, I want to see crazy shit. I will say this. I enjoyed Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. Is there a motorcycle in my house?
You leaving us?
No, that's my motorcycle. See you, losers! I got a doll on the front. What was his name, Mike?
I'm sorry?
What was the doll on the front of Eller's?
Rocco?
Yeah. Logan Paul beat Randy Orton and Kevin Owens to retain the U.S. title. This match, somebody who was yelling things in the box was very right. Guy's a fucking spot monkey, dude. A piece of shit human and a spot monkey. You fucking hate it when other people do it.
And a really good wrestler.
He's not. Randy Orton, he was a spot monkey the whole fucking time. The psychology was done mostly by the other guys. He fucking hit his fucking 5 spots of doom, and we walk home fucking miserable. So no.
KO driving Randy Orton down on that cart.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
So we had missed that on SmackDown.
Yeah.
That all happened, so I'm glad they did this because it's always. You know what? We just love golf carts.
What happened on SmackDown?
Radio.
Kevin Owens was like driving back and forth between Wells Fargo and Lincoln Financial on this fucking golf cart thing.
Oh, I didn't see.
And he picked up Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so then they did it again. So that was fun. That was a great entrance.
That hurt.
Sandy hyping up KO before he went out, just like he did for him. It's cool.
The more I think about it, because we all called Logan Paul, the more I think about it, it would have been really cool for Kevin Owens to also win the U.S. title. And that way, like, they at least had that main event last year, and then they both, the following year, win championships again. Because they've been mostly an afterthought for the past year. But I do understand why Logan Paul won. I thought this was a really good match.
I liked Randy kicking that dude in the prime bottle, and then the top popped off of it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who that guy is.
No, his name is... Listen, hold on. His name is Speed. What did you call him, Mike?
I didn't call him anything.
Oh, now who's now who's problematic?
You.
Now who's problematic?
You.
I did call the guy singing America the Beautiful Keith Lee, and fucking Reggie was like, you're a dirty motherfucker for saying
I'll be
that
honest,
shit.
I thought it was KSI, and it wasn't, and then I apologized to Reggie as well.
You're an asshole. You don't have to apologize. It was an accent. I don't fucking know. I don't know these people in the first place. I don't care. I don't care about anybody. White, black, red. I don't care about anybody. What?
I would say this was the third best match of the night.
It was fine.
Yeah,
it was a long line of mid-ass matches. Bailey versus Io was.
I thought this was good too.
This was again. It was solid, but not as good as I expected. I know
Really?
Dave said it's like a shine match or whatever, but it wasn't my shine match.
I don't know what you wanted out of this match.
I thought it was a good match. I thought they were pretty stiff with each other too.
The moment when Io fucking like kip-upped out of Bailey's finisher, the pop in the crowd for that was awesome.
Yeah. No, listen. Don't get me wrong. I love Io.
And Bailey getting her WrestleMania moment finally.
Yeah, finally. Like, she's deserved this for such a long time. She was like arguably their best during the whole pandemic, at least 2020. Right? She was incredible as her heel turn. I'm so happy she got her moment.
Yes, and it was good, and the match was. I would say this. It was probably This was my third favorite match of the night.
Okay.
No. This was my second favorite match of the night. Sorry.
From night one, very happy that R-Truth finally got a WrestleMania moment.
All those years, and he never really had one at all.
And his dad comes out on Raw. His
idol?
His childhood idol comes out on Raw, and he fucking loves him.
That shit on Raw was so funny. So, like, when Priest was cutting his promo, part of me, I was like, I wonder if they're going to do, like, an evolution thing and, like, beat the fuck out of him, and then you go to, like, Priest versus Balor or something for the World Heavyweight title. But instead, Priest and Rhea are celebrating, holding their titles up, and all of a sudden you see the fucking Raw tag team title and R-Truth. Oh, good.
Part of me was like, I can't believe they just made this whole segment a fucking joke, but it
doesn't matter.
It's fucking hilarious, and I loved it.
And then you had what was, I mean this in the bottom of my heart.
What a match!
The first part of the match that was like, quote unquote, the work part. Was dog shit. Somebody I forget who it was who yelled in the booth that this shit sucks. Awesome pacing.
It was right as the bell was ringing. Shit sucks.
No, it wasn't. It was
and then you walked to the back of the room.
Yeah, and I sat
down for 2 minutes and then was fucking thoroughly engaged for the next
because
hour.
I was waiting for Stone Cold to come in and he never came. I got Undertaker for no reason at all.
There's a reason Roman beat him at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah? You think that's why he put on his good Adidas and came down to the ring looking like a guy just rolled out of the gym? That's not my Undertaker out there. Get this old man out of my fucking ring.
Can I just say that I think the most, we just spoke about Jay and Jimmy, the most disappointing thing is that we did not see Stone Cold at WrestleMania.
I agree. That's the only thing that would have made it better.
Yeah, or going
I would rather have seen him than the Undertaker, and you know I'm a huge Undertaker fan, but that made, I can't believe that he didn't show up at all. Yeah. That's crazy.
It didn't work for him,
WrestleMania 40, the biggest fucking star they've ever had. Like, what? I just can't. And it would have been so perfect to see him stun The Rock right there. Like, the place, everyone would have went fucking nuts.
Cody Rhodes beats Roman Reigns to win the undisputed WWE Universal title with interference from The Rock, Undertaker, John Cena, Solo Sikoa, Jay, and Jimmy. The best part of this whole fucking thing was Jay and Jimmy fucking... Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Well, he was such a fucking afterthought for most of this weekend that
oh, my God. And I get it. He hits Seth because he hates him more than he hates Cody. Oh, my God.
Ultimately,
they made him look like such a fucking jabroni, dude.
Yeah. He's going to take time off.
I don't care,
and then he's going to turn on Cody.
I do. You got to work really hard because I've already seen that match a bunch, and I do not care about this, dude.
You did say something about, like, the first half of the match. I don't agree that it was fucking, what did you say, doo-doo butter?
I would never say that.
That is just bizarre to me, the way this match started, which it was entertaining and good, but, like, this was Bloodline rules. We've already seen you guys the night before wrestle a match. Last year we saw you just wrestle a regular match. Like, I thought this was going to be just, like, complete mayhem very much earlier than when we got it.
I liked it because it was basically a tale of two matches. We got a regular match, which I thought was excellent, and then we got the crazy shit, which was also excellent. Like, I'll be honest, when I watched the two shows live, coming out of it, I was like, my favorite match of the whole show was night one main event, the tag team match.
That's how I feel still.
But after rewatching both, this was my favorite match.
Okay, interesting.
And I think part of it was, honestly, was the part where Roman was talking shit, because you can't hear any of that stuff.
Yeah.
And he does the crossroads on Cody.
He said that move sucks.
Yeah, he was like Donald Wood talking about this match, but he's talking about the crossroads. Like, that move sucks. Nobody gets beat with that move. I was just doing it to fucking make him upset. I mean, I love just whipping this dude's ass. It was like so
That's
good.
hilarious.
Nah, best so really favorite match, favorite moment overall, great. But and listen, I'm gonna take one off the table just so it can make this more interesting. My commentary is not on the table for favorite moments, so just go work around that. Also, people loved the dickhead me yelling and shit like that. They did. Everyone was yelling back. That was great banter. The main event really polarized the room. You know what I mean? We had people yelling at each other, Cody fans.
People putting the ones up.
Well, that was fun for both nights, where it was basically split in the suite of who everyone wanted to win.
George
I will say, Donnie, that you were much better at Tribute to the Extreme than you were at WrestleMania. I think you used up all your good material at Tribute to the Extreme. I think you gassed out for the weekend on night 2. You're kind of a bitch.
Do you think maybe I was emotionally spent from night 1?
No, I don't think so.
Actually, I did eat more mushrooms. So that's it. That's what happened.
I think that's why you disappeared. Like, BG, here's what happened. We had everything coordinated. We're gonna go in together, and as a group, like herd mentality, just fucking all walk up on the lady that's checking the tickets at once. You know, get her lost in the sauce, and that's how we're gonna get in. And I'm leading the way because I walked this fucking route 5 times that day to where we gotta go. I turn around. Aaron Long's with me. A few other people are a little bit behind. We wait. They come back. You know who doesn't come back? Donnie. I'm like, where the fuck's Donnie? And they're like, yeah, he went in. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean he went in? The whole plan was we're all going to go in together. And I forget who told me. They're like, I think he's fucked up. I'm like, oh my God.
So what is funny about that story, Mike, is Donnie walks in to the suite, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so happy that you got in. Because no one was updating me, so I was happy you got in. And then in my head, I'm like, but where's Mike? I'm like, did Mike just not get in? What the fuck's going on?
No, he just went off. It was beyond stupid. I'm glad it worked out, but it was very stupid.
No, it worked out great. I did what I had to do, and I got there the right way.
You got there very much the wrong way.
No, I did. No, I got there.
Okay.
So but yes, mushrooms. I was just saying that me yelling is off the board. Is what I was saying to you.
Okay.
Oh, right.
I know that. I know you love that. Seemed like everybody was having
it, to be honest.
Everyone loved it except you.
My favorite match was the main event. And just to add a little bit, I'm a Roman guy, always have been. Many people talk to me about our battles over the years, Roman versus Bray Wyatt.
R.I.P.
That was like a 5-year fucking battle between us. R.I.P.
Yeah. Honestly, you won in the long run.
Yeah, I didn't want to win that way. Anyways.
Thanks.
But it was still awesome to see Cody still finish the story, and the stuff afterwards was very cool. Like, it was like Bret Hart WrestleMania 10, like all the baby faces came out, celebrated with them. That's what happened here. Like,
such a circle jerk. Triple H coming out for
-1 being a turncoat, Donnie.
I would never say that.
You did.
No, I called Cody a traitor because that's exactly what he is.
And then you called -1 also because he was in the ring.
Wow.
Seeing Triple H come out, all that shit, was very cool. With that said, it was not my favorite moment because I am a Roman Reigns guy. My favorite moment of the night was Damian Priest cashing in. Again, I think a big part of it is because I never had to see a cash in live before. I was robbed of Dolph Ziggler because he cashed in the night after WrestleMania 29. But this one was fucking awesome. Only the second cash in ever at WrestleMania. So I really enjoyed that. I'm giving the overall grade a 9.5 and a total grade for the whole show of 9.5.
That's fucking unbelievably stupid. That would make it one of the greatest WrestleManias, and this is far from that.
I think it is probably a top 5. And we talked last year. I think BG and I agreed. Last year's was the top 5 WrestleMania of all time. Not quite on the level of 17 and 19. I think those are still the standards. I really thought about it. I would put this one ever so slightly above last year's. I think this one had more memorable, iconic moments, and that's why.
Very stupid. Very, very stupid. BJ.
Thank you, Triple H.
Oh my God! How about dude? This whole Triple H era and him getting
Paul.
put over. Why are you leaning so hard into people who are complicit into sexual harassment?
You got proof of that?
Yeah, I do actually. It's called all those fucking text messages and all the lawsuits that Triple H.
Oh, God,
there's no way he didn't know. How about Bruce Pritchard? How about fucking Cody Rhodes calling out a bunch of fucking Vince McMahon fucking clones who definitely again complicit.
Mike, was that on the telecast? Him calling people out?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That was all on there.
All right.
You should have called him out and called him fucking complicit.
Is that your computer running away from you?
No, that's not my computer. That's a
He fell
motorcycle. Apparently, my neighbor is having a fucking biker rally.
I'm sorry. I wonder what type of rally.
Boy.
My favorite moment, as I said, was Damian Priest cashing in. My favorite match is the main event. Overall grade for the entirety of WrestleMania, I would give it a 9 out of 10. I have not watched back night 2. And even though still being there, I do think that last year's was a better WrestleMania, overall. And I think a big part of that is because Roman won.
I will say that my favorite match of the night was the opening match. The favorite moment favorite moment of the night was the Priest cash-in. And like I said, the show took a dramatic turn after that into the mid-ass, should be on Raw category quickly. Damn. The main event was overbooked. It did not live, but even the overbooking did not live up to the hype that came with it. The first half of the match absolutely blow. It took too long to get to the shit I wanted. Then when we got to the shit I wanted, it was like fucking the not what I wanted part.
You were going wild just like everyone else in the suite, so don't even
Wait, go wild for what?
Everyone coming out and fucking...
Yeah, because it was... Because like I said, here's the thing. Because I'm getting my fucking... It's like right before we're having sex. I'm chopping it up. I'm almost there, baby. Stone Cold's almost here. And then I hear dong, and I'm just like, my dong goes limp. Because I said, oh shit. And no, actually, you know what my first thought when I heard the gong was? I said, holy shit, Stone Cold's gonna knock out Undertaker. Fucking holy shit, dude. That shit's crazy.
Stone Cold's joining the bloodline.
Yeah, dude, he's fucking corporate fucking Stone Cold. The truth is, I just it just wasn't for me. The rest of this card really wasn't booked for me. The Bayley EO was probably the best match of the rest. I hated the main event. I did not go back and watch it, and I probably will not.
It better get 5 stars from Meltz because the fans loved it, and that's his entire basis on how he
you can't judge how the fans were based on our box, and you can't hear them. It's open air stadium. So.
Yeah, but at rewatching, it seemed like they were fucking popping.
They piped in. Yeah, they piped in cheers. They piped in cheers, dude. That's not true.
Piped in. I was there.
They piped in cheers.
The box
they
was
piped
going
in
crazy.
cheers. But our box was, because I was fucking there. I was like hyping him up and shit, dude. I kept
you were there,
slamming. I kept stomping my foot on the ground to get people going.
Jesus.
So
give us your 4 out of 10 grade.
No, from the bottom of my heart.
To do a 5.
Watching night 1 and then experiencing night 2, I will always view this in a more positive light than like last year's, because I didn't go to last year's. I just had to watch it on fucking television on Monday, and it was very dissatisfying then, right? So it's all true too. From the bottom of my heart, I gave this a 5 out of 10, and I'm not trying to be like a dick about it, but like
I think you are.
I think like for as long as it is, I expect much better content. I think you had from the bottom of my heart, I think you had 5, I'm going to give it 5, but it's really 4. But 5 matches that I enjoyed. 5 matches out of 14, 5 I genuinely enjoyed.
That's impossible. That's impossible.
There's 14 matches.
When you're lying?
5 of them.
There's 13. I miscount. There's a typo in one of them.
When you're lying, nothing is impossible.
Because you liked the opener. There's no way you didn't like the ladder match.
I liked the Drew match.
No, I'm talking about the entirety of WrestleMania, right? You like Rhea and Becky.
I like 4. I like 4.
Not to like the ladder match.
Like I said, I like 5 matches. Rhea. Listen, I'll tell you right now.
The 6 women match was good.
Yep, Rhea.
Sammy and Gunther you liked. So we're already up to 4.
Yes.
Right? You like Drew and Seth.
Yep.
And you're gonna tell me that you didn't like Bayley and Io then?
I just told you.
That was the second best match of the night.
The second best match, and it didn't make my top 5.
He's also lying about not liking the main event.
But that's 6.
He's lying about
no, but Bayley. Okay, and that's why. Okay. You know what? You're right. 6 out of 13. Less than half the matches were good.
And I don't believe you didn't like this triple threat for the U.S. title. That was a fun match.
You stood next to me. I didn't like it. I walked out of this shit. Shit sucks. Randy Orton and fucking Kevin Owens would have had a match. And again, you guys praise this spot monkey. I don't get it. There's no psychology. You fucking yell about the Young Bucks and no psychology. This guy ain't got no psychology. You want to talk psychology, dude? Why don't you show a real tape on fucking Dynamite, you piece of shit. Okay.
You don't even know what they're going to show. So let's get into that, because